if you've been doing your homework, some of the trinomials involve two variables. So for this example, example 4, get you to factor 4x squared minus 12xy plus 5y squared. This approach to factor this is the same as the others, but in our final answer, not only the first terms in each bracket is going to have an x, the last terms in each bracket is going to have a y to complete the y squared. So we're looking for two numbers that add to negative 12 and multiply to 4 times 5, which is 20. Two numbers that add to negative 12 and multiply to 20 would be negative 10 and negative 2. So we're going to rewrite that middle term, 4x squared minus 10xy minus 2xy plus 5y squared. And once again, we're going to group the first two. And once again here, because of the minus, we're going to have to change this sign to a minus. So I'm going to erase that and put a minus in here. And as we have in all the other examples, we're going to common factor out each group. So 2x is common, leaving you with 2x minus 5y. And in the second bracket, they both have a y, and then that's going to leave you with 2x minus 5y. If you've done everything right, if you've changed the signs because of the preceding negative, these brackets should be the same. So 2x minus 5y is common, bring it out, put a bracket around it, and then you are left with 2x minus y. The last example we're going to do is just going to highlight the importance of common factoring first. So if I asked you to factor 6x squared plus 15x minus 21. As you can see, the numbers start to get pretty big that you're trying to look for two numbers that add to 15 and multiply to 6 times negative 21. But looking at the trinomial, you can see that 6, 15, and 21 all share a common factor of 3, which should be brought out just to make the number smaller. So 2x squared plus 5x and minus 7. And then we try to factor this trinomial, looking for two numbers that add to 5 and multiply to 2 times negative 7, which is negative 14. The numbers that add to 5 and multiply to negative 14 are plus 7 and negative 2. I'm going to change these round brackets to square brackets. I'm going to rewrite this plus 5 as 7 minus 2 But to avoid the possible mistake with the minus before the second bracket, I'm going to reverse the terms. So it's going to be 2x squared minus 2x plus 7x. As you can see, this is still your 5x, and then minus 7. Group the first two. Group the last two. And then common factor each of the round brackets. 2x leaves you with x minus 1. And 7 leaves you with x minus 1. So looking here inside the square brackets, x minus 1 is common. So 3, and then you really don't need the square brackets anymore, but we'll get rid of them in the next line. So you get 3, x minus 1, 2x plus 7. That's all for today.